Hey, what's up everyone? This is Julie here and welcome to my YouTube channel for instructors. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that will help you on your journey to becoming inimitable. But before I get started, as always, I just want to remind you to smash that subscribe button, kick the like button on this video and all of my other videos, and don't forget, ring that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload new content. So some of you are probably wondering, what is inimitable? Inimitable is when you are second to none. No one, and I mean no one, can copy you, right? Every other teacher, instructor, or trainer wants to be just like you. They want to teach the way you teach. They want to mimic the teaching strategies that you have. And most importantly, they want to receive the same results that you receive. That is inimitable. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. There we go. With tip number 5. Know your information. It is vital that we as instructors know our information. And when I say know, what I'm saying is that you as an instructor, a true understanding of the information that you are disseminating to your students. Okay, and the only way you can have a true understanding is, one, being experienced in the field that you are instructing on, and 2, doing some legwork, do some background research to learn more about the topics that you're teaching on, right? Because I will tell you this, your students are going to ask questions about more than what they see on the whiteboard or the projector screen or what you're reading from out of the book, right? Because you have to keep in mind that your students are learning. They're not going to learn or gain a good understanding of the information just from you giving them the surface, right? Just touching on the surface. So they are going to ask some core questions, right? Because they need to get deep down into the core to understand. So with you knowing and having a true understanding of the information that you're lecturing on, this will allow your students to find you credible. Yes, to find you credible. Once your students believe you and believe in you, every word that comes out of your mouth will be platinum to them, okay? They are going to be sitting on the edge of their seats, hanging on to your every word because they find you credible. And that is very, very critical. That's a very critical quality that we as instructors, we need that quality, right? We want our students to believe what we are telling them, right? And the only way that we are going to be believable is if we know, really, really know our information, okay? There was one more thing I wanted to say about this. Yes. Being credible, okay? Being found credible. Your students may ask you questions that you haven't a clue, right? Even though you're experienced in the field that you're studying, like me, I'm a nurse. I'm an experienced nurse. I'm also an experienced trainer, right? But I know a lot, but I don't know everything. And I make that clear to my students on day 1 of training. I tell them, hey guys, I know a lot. I do. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. So there may be times when you ask me a question and I might not have an answer for it, right? But I also tell them I have a lot of resources. And if I don't have the resources to the questions that you are asking, I can always research that topic or that subject, right? And find out that information for you, and I'll be able to get back to you, right? So it's very important that we as instructors not only know and have a true understanding of the information that we're teaching, but if you don't know an answer, just say it. Say, I don't know, right? I haven't a clue. This is going to let your students find you even more credible, right? Because now they see you as a human being. They see you as a person, right? So if you don't know, just tell them and let them know, hey, I can check my resources, or I can do a little research and get back with you, okay? So tip number 5, know your information. Have a true understanding of what you are teaching your students. Tip number 4, network. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, networking is so important. It really is. When you network with other instructors, and it doesn't have to be instructors that teach the same discipline that you teach, right? Because we're all teachers. The one common goal, which is to educate our students, right? And what better way to do that than with networking with other instructors, other teachers, and other trainers, right? You networking will actually give you many opportunities to broaden your teaching style horizon and your teaching strategies and your learning strategies, right? Because you can actually inherit teaching strategies, interactive activities, and other tools, evaluation tools, learning tools, teaching tools from these other instructors that you network with, okay? I also find it really important that you network with maybe former students, right? That whether you teach a CNA class or MA or pharmacy or dental, or whether you're an academics instructor, former students will actually are very beneficial in giving you like information that might have helped them while they were in that training class or in the classroom, right? So it's a good idea too that you try to keep in contact with some of your former students, try to network with them to get more information, okay? The biggest mistake that I have seen instructors make is that when a teaching strategy or learning strategy or an evaluation tool or an interactive activity is posed to them or introduced to them, they're quick to say, no, you know what, that works for your class, but that won't work for mine, right? I have one thing to say: make it work, right? Make it work, because you can make it work. You can take that idea or that suggestion, right? And you can actually modify it to make it a snug fit for your training program or your classroom, okay? Make it work. Make it work. Don't turn down any ideas from anyone, okay? Even if it may sound a little eccentric or it may sound a little boring, you can actually spice it up with your own ideas, okay, and your own knowledge, okay? So never knock any suggestions or ideas that are given to you. Again, adopt it, okay? Adopt it, inherit it, give it a little twist of lemon or lime to make it your own. Networking, you really need to network. And that's another reason why I created this channel, was so I could get instructors, okay, especially nurse aide instructors, to subscribe to my channel so we can start networking with each other and start sharing ideas, okay? But any instructor, any teacher, any trainer is welcome to subscribe to my channel. Keep that in mind, okay? So let's move on to tip number 3. Be compassionate, okay? You have to show compassion towards your students' learning, towards their learning style. You have to be compassionate with, whatever may be going on outside of training, right? A lot of students come from broken homes. A lot of students come from really great homes, but maybe they're working, maybe they have participate in extracurricular activities at school. Maybe some have learning disabilities. Maybe some have special, health issues. We have to be compassionate. If we show compassion to our students are going to know that we are sincere, and we truly care about not only their success in this training class, but their success outside of this class, okay? So you have to have compassion towards their learning. When you have compassion towards their learning, that is going to open the door for you, or keep your door open for you to be, creative and innovative in how you teach and what you teach and what you use, what tools you use to teach, okay? So being compassionate is crucial to becoming and staying inimitable. Tip number 2, be passionate about what you do, okay? Be passionate. Teaching, instructing, and training, it can't just be a job that you wake up every morning and go to earn a paycheck. You have got to love what you do. You have got to, it has got to be, teaching, training, and instructing has to be a part of you, okay? It has to be that extra limb, okay? And it has to be, what makes you happy, okay? Every morning you wake up, you get dressed, you walk into your classroom, you're excited, every single day. It's like, oh, what can I do today? Or, I'm so excited to be here, okay? You have to be passionate about what you do. And again, this cannot be a job. It can't be a job. If you feel like this is a job, and when I say this, I'm not saying that, it is easy, because teaching, instructing, and training is no easy task. Trust me, it's not, okay? It's very challenging, but you have got to, you've got to welcome those challenges. When you are passionate, you welcome those challenges, and you enjoy what you do every single day of the week. And you maximize what you have. You maximize your potential. You're not just satisfied with what your kids are doing. You're not satisfied with your results. You want more. You want more for your students. You want more for yourself as an instructor, right? So you're going to maximize what you do in the classroom, okay? So be passionate. If this is just a job, you may want to think or rethink your career, okay? Because you have to have the love for teaching, the love for teaching, training, and instructing, and you have to be passionate, okay? So very important to becoming inimitable. All right, are y'all ready for tip number 1? Here we go. Tip number 1, know your worth, okay? Know your worth. And what I mean by that is that every day you walk into your classroom, you have that mindset that your students' performance is a reflection of your teaching, your instruction, your training, and your leadership. Knowing your worth as a teacher, as a trainer, as an instructor, and as a leader, okay? You have to know that you are changing lives every single day, okay? Every single day, right here in this classroom, in your classroom. You're changing not only a person's life, but you're changing their outlook on life, okay? You're making the pavement easier for them to walk on, okay? Know your worth, okay? Know that you are important to someone. You are making a difference in someone's life, okay? Once you realize what your worth is, you are going to do whatever it takes to help your students succeed or to aid in their success, okay? So know your worth, people, as a trainer, instructor, teacher, and a leader. Just know your worth. All right. So those are the 5 tips that I wanted to share with you today in this video to help you on your journey to becoming and staying inimitable. Okay. Know your information. Have a true understanding. Network. If you're already networking, fine, that's great. If you're not working, I can't talk. If you're not networking, go ahead and get started, okay? Get started. There's a lot of social media platforms out there that can help you with networking. You can also subscribe to my channel. Yes, you can, okay, to begin networking, but it's very, very vital. Tip number 3, be compassionate. You have to have compassion for your students, not only as learners, but as people, okay? Be passionate about what you do, okay? Again, like I said earlier, this can't just be a job that you wake up and go to every morning. This has to be a love, okay? Something that you love doing every single day, even when times get tough. You still have a smile on your face and you say, hey, you know what, had a rough day yesterday, but tomorrow is going to be a whole different story, right? So you continue to enjoy waking up and coming into your classroom every single day. Be passionate about what you do. And last but not least, tip number 1, know your worth. Okay, know your worth. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this 5 helpful tips video. There will be more to come. I'm going to try to get a little bit more consistent with uploading new content. I just got to figure out, or decide on what day of the week I want to be able to upload new content, okay? I hope you all enjoyed this video. I have got to go. But before I do, as always, smash that subscribe button. Kick the like button on this video and all of my other videos. You doing so actually helps my channel become more recognizable to people here on YouTube. And it also makes it easier to locate, not only in YouTube, but also on Google, okay? And don't forget, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified whenever I upload new content. God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Ciao.